Hello, in this video I'm going to have a look at how well the Allpowers solar generator, or power bank if you prefer, has done. It's not quite a year since I've had it, it's more close to about 10.5 months, 10 months maybe. But in that time I have had the opportunity to give it a bit of a test. Now, as you can see, I've got 3 solar panels with it. Each panel is 140 watts, so that gives a maximum of 420 going in. At present, it's around 170 according to the app, which is connected to the battery, the solar generator, by Bluetooth. Now, what is really good about this device is that it's incredibly light. It's only 14.5 kilos, and which is really something very positive when compared to many others on the market. It is that's the number one thing. It also comes at a price which is quite interesting too. Now, as we can see, it comes with 4 plugs, normal electric plugs. Here I'm charging my motorhome up. We've got these USB plugs, 12 volt as well, direct current, and obviously you turn it on using these buttons here. There's no individual buttons for each of the plugs. At the rear we've got the input, so if you put it on against a into the electric circuit normal, then it claims it will charge in an hour and a half. I think in my case though, I've never actually had it that quickly. I think it's always taken longer. Now it claims also it's got 1.5 kilowatt hours of charge in it. In my opinion, it is a bit less than that. I know it's very unfair to make judgments on how quickly things go down, but if that were the case, you've got a 2000 watt hour kettle, for example, then that should 45 minutes on this in theory. Well, that it'd be nothing like that. Maybe it'd be even half of that time, 20-25 minutes, if that were done. Now the connections are made via these things down here, so you can see I've connected the panels up to be able to go into the solar generator. The biggest problem with this is that the cables are really just too small, and I bought some extra cables off Temu, and I got what you'd expect from Temu. They didn't actually work at all. And you also hear now, as I'm standing here, it's making a bit of a noise. That noise, incidentally, is not the generator putting power into the vehicle, because I turned that off before I started. That is the noise it makes when it is being charged from the solar. So on the plus side, we've got the weight. That's a big plus. In fact, that is such a big plus. I really don't know where to actually start. For many people, that means you can actually pick it up and walk into the house. Bear in mind, you can plug in kettles to it, which normally things weighing at that 14 kilo mark, you can't plug kettles into them because they won't have the output. So these are where the positive things are. I'd say on the negative side, it does tend to make a noise. You can hear the inverter, as you could hear a similar sort of noise when I've got it inside and I'm working on the computer. And the problem there, of course, is that if I actually do anything which requires my voice, then it's not really possible to use it. Then I have to actually connect the computer to the mains inside the vehicle. I've got a 4 kilowatt inverter inside, and from that it doesn't make a noise, or makes very little noise. So something like this, you're probably looking around 1,100, 1,200 euros, depends on it. Now there is another one, this is called the S2000 power bank, but they've got an S2000 Pro, I think it is, and that will take output from 2,400 up to 2,400 watts. It has a slightly less capacity, but it's not all that much, but 1.4 kilowatts, something along those lines. And the other one, the Pro version, is slightly more expensive. So if you wanted, I don't know what you're going to be doing with 2,400, but if there are applications for it, that might be something you'd want to consider. Now, it will take up to 500 watts coming in from solar, 400 watts coming in from the mains. The big advantage of something like this is for smaller vehicles. A friend of mine was just in here a couple of hours ago, and he wanted to do the insides up with the normal sort of batteries, and I hope I'm pretty convinced now I've changed his mind to get this type of setup. This is far more practical. Now for me, I live in the vehicle all the time. I can't run out of electricity, because if I do, then I'm unable to work. So for me to have additional backup, that's really important. But for those people who can just pick something like this up and go into home and then charge it up, I think that makes a major difference. The thing is that not all of us, not everybody can come to a campsite and put the vehicle on hookup in order to be able to charge, or even not everybody can charge their vehicle up from home. So there you have it. It's after using this for 10.5 months, I'm quite positively disposed towards it. I have tried to tell you the negative parts as well. Now this model has been on the market for some time, and so prices have come down enormously on these things. So you might even find one used. Although, whereas I recommend that you buy used vehicles to see if you really like it, I don't recommend buying used power banks, because you don't know how they have been exploited. In theory, this one here will do 2,500 cycles. So I've done what? Maybe 1% of that in the time that I've been using it, which means to say that it'll still be working in 100 years time, doesn't it? Something like that. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you found it interesting, and all the best from me in Poland.